Hi guys, I'm doing a continuation from dating journal, Anna's dream. It just really stinks right now because I did a video on this, but for some reason it didn't transfer to the terabyte right, and I don't have it. I lost it. I deleted it off my camera because it was 11 minutes, and hopefully I can make it shorter into 8 minutes, but it just kind of stinks regardless because I put a lot of time and effort and thought into doing that video, and that was all from the top of my head. I didn't write it out, so I never write out my videos. I just go from whatever, God speaks to me. So anyway, I left off at when I was talking about, will you have anything left for your husband/wife? Oh shit, I need to get my stuff. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Hello, anyway. So I left off at, like I said, will you have anything left to give to my husband/wife? As you heard, Anna's dream, we have those relationships with people, and, Josh, or, is it Josh? Oh my goodness, I forgot. It was David. He gave his heart, a piece of his heart, to each of those girls that he had that stepped onto the altar with him. It's part of dating. It's part of, having the same feeling and affection towards one another. And, his heart is Anna's now on their wedding day, but it's all that's left. It's not, his whole heart. I mean, there's probably no way we could have our whole heart to our future wife, our husband, our spouse. But if we can keep a hold of most of it and not give it to so many other people, I mean, if it's God's will for us to go through that, so be it. But it says later on in this book, oh, here we go. It says later on, if God sees a sparrow fall, Matthew 10:29, do you think he could possibly overlook the broken hearts and scarred emotions we cause in relationships based on selfishness? It's really interesting because, maybe we do have to go through that heartbreak. I'm not saying that there's going to be a relationship without heartbreak. I mean, that's part of any relationship. There's going to be heartbreak. There's going to be trials. There's going to be strife. But having it with multiple people and, having so many relationships with other people is, we can try to, nullify some of that. Like Joshua Harris says in his quote right there, if God sees a sparrow fall and he, cares for that, don't you think he cares for the heartbreaks that we go through? Don't you think he cares about when we're hurting? I know that it strengthens us. Trials are there to strengthen us, and it perfects our faith. And as it says in James 1:2-4, I do believe. But dating's a little bit different. I mean, I can't say that I've gone through it, and I can't say that I have experience, so please don't hate comment me saying that, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about, or you have no right to say what you're saying. This is just the freedom of speech. I know that you could, take whatever you want out of this. I'm not forcing you to, agree with me. No. I'm just here to give it another perspective, and so is he. This is the book, if you see it. And again, he says that you don't have to fully agree with him. You could, take whatever you need, take whatever you want out of it, and if it helps you out, that's great, and that's all he's there for. He's not there to make you think his way, or to make you, adhere to his ways. So, anyway, so that's what I have on that. Will you have anything left for your wife? I know that dating, sometimes a growing thing, it helps you grow, but having it again with multiple people is gonna hurt. You're gonna have those memories there forever. They're gonna be in your heart, and it's just really tough. I really advise you to really think it out and to just pray about it. That's the best thing you could do right now about this subject and about anything, is to be in prayer, as it says in, I think Colossians. Anyway, be in prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. I said that in one of my other vids, so check out my other vids to find out where that passage is. So, I have that. And let me check how much time I have left. So, well, I only have a minute left, so I will continue this again. I'll make another video on this, and I'll be continuing this dating ? Journal. This is a very interesting subject, and a very important subject, I do add. So I hope that you get something out of this again, and again, I keep saying again, if you don't agree with me, I totally accept that. I'm not forcing you to not date, and I'm not saying that dating's a sin, or that I'm only doing this. Forget that. I'm just here to give another point of view. So I'm praying for you. If you have any prayer requests, don't hesitate to message me. I am here for you, and I hope this helped you out.